All right, folks. This is a Subaru Outback 2002. What we'll do here is we're going to do the cabin air filter. I have it on order, so it didn't come in yet, but I'm going to start to take it apart first. So the first thing you have to do, of course, is empty out the glove box. And then on the sides, there's two little clips. You could do it like all the other cabin air filters. Just push on the sides like this and just squeeze it out. But this is what the clip looks like. It actually has two little tabs that you can squeeze, and then this thing pulls right out. But you can't get into there, so there must be a special tool, maybe a square, maybe like a combination wrench. You can slide it down and then slide it over to the left, and it'll squeeze those little tabs, and then they come out. But once they come out, you dangle it just like that. There is a little screw like this in the far right corner of this panel right here by the console. It is all the way in that corner. You have to take that screw out because this panel here has to be removed because the panel is in the way of this glove box housing over here. Now this glove box housing here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Phillips screws, black ones. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5, 6, and then 7. Okay, and then inside here, you also have two bolts. All right, you could use the Phillips screw, it's the same thing. There's one there and one up in there in that corner. All right, so once you take that all apart, then this thing is going to come down a little bit. It's going to stay loose. And then you're going to remove this panel in order to get to the inside. So right now, I'm just holding it up with one screw right up there. All right, so let me do that. Take that one screw off. This whole assembly is going to be loose. I'm going to pull that panel off and want to see what's inside. All right, so this panel pops off with a bunch of little clips. Right there. Right there by my finger. And there's another one. And then this panel will drop out, come out of the way. Of course, it's going to hit the seat. But, yeah, that's going to come out of the way. And then I'm going to take this little panel off here, okay? Yeah, I just slid it all the way to the back. Right, move the seat all the way back. Slide this all the way back towards the back of the console. And there is 8 screws. Look, I forgot one right there. That's because it's covered by this thing here. All right, let's take that screw off. All right, so over here to the far right, there is a plug for the light, for the map light. Okay, it's marked. Well, this one's marked green. That's kind of cool. All right, just squeeze that tab in, and the whole connector comes out. So now you got the whole compartment with the door and the housing. Let's get this out of the way so we have a little bit more room. Okay. All right, with the compartment housing out of the way, this is where the filter is going to be. It's in this long piece right here. Okay. You can unplug that if you want to, but I think it's just a cover, and there's more than enough wire here that you could just tilt it out of the way. But it also has those silly little freaking clips over here. Those spring clips, I guess they would call them. Okay. Just got to pop them out. Don't want to lose them. There's one. There's 2. 3. Make sure that one didn't fly away too far. And then we're going to pull this out. One missing one down here. It's 4. They're definitely called spring clips because they spring out of the way. If I wasn't holding a camera, put your hand over it so it doesn't fly away. Okay. Other than that, this should just pull right out, pull down. I see it. I'm sliding it down out of that slot. This cover will come out of the way. Look at that. And you know what? There is no filter in here. What? Maybe it was optional when the car was new. I don't know. Look at that. No filter. All right, we're going to have to vacuum that in there. the filter is on its way. The filter will glide right here on those little guides. Okay. Sometimes they come in two pieces. If they come in two pieces, you usually put the top one in first, and then the bottom one slides in and supports it. But yeah, this one doesn't have one, so surprise! It's got a lot of debris, so I want to clean that up. All right, so wait for AutoZone to call me back, tell me when it's ready, and I'm gonna go pick it up. Unbelievable, doesn't have one. Okay, be right back. All right, folks, came back from the store. This is the filter, STP brand from AutoZone, CAF 1808P. Contains two filters. Make sure that it says that. Okay, came in a nice little plastic baggie. Took it apart. This is the two-piece. There's a top and there's a bottom. There's also an arrow over here that says airflow. All right, so it's going to go in just like this. Okay, I'm going to lay it down, and this one goes on the bottom. This has a little handle over here because there's a little pipe that sits over here. That's why it can't be two rectangle filters. All right, so this is going to go in, stop somewhere around here, I think. Then there's a pipe that comes and lands over here. All right, so they have a little guides over here. This one is going to match up with that guide over there. And this one's going to match up with a guide that's up on top of the box. And then there's a guide on the bottom of the box. All right, so everything just slides right in. The way this works is you're going to have to put the top one in first. Okay, hold it up and then put the bottom one in and then slides right in. So, follow the airflow. All right, here's the motor on this side. There's the heater core on that side. Put this in here. Raise it up in the air. Oh, I got it to stay. Quick. Take this one. Slide it in here. Perfect. There you go. All right. Got the arrows over here. Tells you to point up. This is perfect. All right. There's your filter change right there. Now just to put this panel back on. If you remember how to do it. 2 slats on top. 2 slats on the side. And they're going to slide into the little panels up there. So on top, there's a little slot that's going to line up in there. But then I went too far, so I got to bring it down. Line up the square ones here. Push it up. Perfect. You got it? There you go. Now we're going to put the clips on. Remember the clips? Here. There. And here. If I remember. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's going to go right there. Hold it. Spring clips. Basically just going to line them up. Push them right in the middle. And lock them in. So, yeah, I count 4 here. All right. So, when I put them up, I probably put the bottom one up first. The bottom one will support this so it doesn't go down. All right, let me do that. I need my other hand. All right, put this little bugger on here. Clips on the bottom. Oh no, came apart. There you go. Yeah, that's why you need 2 hands. I'm going to try it with 1, just to show it for you guys. Spring clip in the back. Push it in the front. Got it? Not bad. Okay, we'll try this one here on the side. Same thing. Spring clip in the back. Push it in the front. Excellent. It's going better than I planned. See, spring clip on the bottom. Push it on the top. Yeah. This one's going to have a nice filter. Excellent. See that? All right, boys and girls. So the rest of it is basically just to put it back together. Don't forget the little screw that goes in there at the very end. Okay, it goes in that little panel there when you slide this panel back on. Here. Or the screws. Let me get that little panel here. I'm going to hook that up. Put that up. Put the connector back on. Mount it up temporarily with 1 screw. And then I'm going to slide this panel back in. So let's do that. All right, so I showed you the connector is on right there. Okay. I'm going to slide it up. and tie this up with one screw, and then we're going to put that other panel back on. There you go. I'm going to support it with one screw for now. I'm going to take this panel, slide it back in. Oh, you know what? Let's put that screw, that hidden screw in there, and then we'll slide this panel in. So let's do that. All right, here's that hidden screw. Okay, and we'll slide this panel back. You notice how it's hidden? Because you got the clip on top, screw, and you got a screw in the bottom. So yeah, so that's a hidden screw right in there. It's going to go back in. You can snap all the panels in. And the screw on the back there underneath, that should just line up perfectly. But before we do that, let's just grab this. Snap, snap. All right, so let's put the black screws all the way around and the gold screws all around. And let's finish this part up. All right, here we go. Put back the 7 black screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll put back the gold screws. 1 there and 1 over here. They go down on a slight little angle. Okay, doesn't go straight. So let's do that. Then pretty much what's left is just the close up the compartment itself. Put the little lock tab on there, and then we are good. All right, everything's nice and tidy. Let's go put this little bugger on here. This one here, this is just snap right in. Okay. I'm going to push it in a little bit with my other hand, and we'll hold that in there like that. All right, that's it. Once you put the compartment in, with the little tab, you push it right in. It closes. Don't forget the little screw back on the bottom here. All right. Just tighten it up. Put the clip in there, and you are good to go. Okay. Like I said, it's kind of weird that it didn't have a filter in there, but it is what it is. All right. That's it. Cabin air filter. Subaru Outback. That's it. Thanks for watching. Ciao.